Hello and welcome to Vox Status News, your destination for the latest and most detailed updates from the world of college football. I'm Vox Stat, and today we are talking about one of the most shocking and dramatic games of the season so far, the thrilling clash between No.7 Penn State Nittany Lions and the UCLA Bruins. In a matchup that was expected to be a one-sided affair, UCLA stunned the college football world by defeating Penn State with a final score of 42-37. This result not only broke several records but also reshaped the playoff conversation for the 2025 season. Let's dive deep into everything that happened, from kickoff to the final whistle. Trophy game overview. UCLA stuns the Nittany Lions. Going into this matchup, Penn State was the clear favorite. Ranked number 7 in the nation, the Nittany Lions entered the Rose Bowl Stadium with confidence, riding a 34-game winning streak against unranked opponents. Most analysts predicted an easy win. However, the UCLA Bruins had other plans. From the very first snap, it was clear that this game would not follow the script. UCLA's offense came out blazing, and their defense, often criticized for inconsistency, stepped up when it mattered most. The final score: UCLA 42, Penn State 37. And this scoreline doesn't even tell the full story of the twists, drama, and high-stakes moments that unfolded over 4 unforgettable quarters. High-voltage first half. UCLA takes early control. The Bruins wasted no time announcing their intent. On the opening drive, they marched 75 yards down the field and scored a touchdown, instantly setting the tone. Penn State, on the other hand, looked sluggish and disorganized in the opening quarter, struggling to match UCLA's intensity. Quarterback Nico Iamaleava was electric from the start. Using a mix of precision passing and dynamic rushing, he tore through Penn State's defense, which appeared unprepared for UCLA's versatile offensive scheme. By halftime, UCLA held a surprising 21-14 lead, and the energy inside the Rose Bowl was electric. Fans knew they were witnessing something special, a potential upset in the making. Second half, momentum shifts and high drama. The third quarter was a battle of wills. Penn State came out of the locker room determined to flip the script. Quarterback Drew Aller led a strong offensive push, connecting with star receiver Keandre Lambert-Smith for a crucial touchdown to tie the game. But every time Penn State struck back, UCLA had an answer. Iamaleava continued his heroic performance, adding 2 more rushing touchdowns and 1 passing score. By the start of the fourth quarter, the Bruins led 35-28, and belief was growing on the UCLA sideline. Penn State refused to back down. With just over 4 minutes remaining, they engineered a long, grinding drive capped by a touchdown, cutting the deficit to 35-34. But a failed 2-point conversion attempt left them trailing by 1. Final minutes, a legendary finish. The final moments of the game were nothing short of cinematic. With less than 2 minutes on the clock, UCLA's offense executed a flawless 2-minute drill. On a crucial 3rd and 7, Iamaleava scrambled for a first down, keeping the drive alive and draining precious seconds from the clock. Moments later, UCLA punched in 1 final touchdown to make it 42-34. Penn State quickly responded with a field goal, bringing the score to 42-37, but their final attempt to recover an onside kick failed. In the closing seconds, UCLA strategically took a safety to avoid a potential turnover, cementing their historic victory. The crowd erupted as the clock hit 0. UCLA had done the unthinkable. Glowing star of the game, Nico Iamaleava. Without question, the hero of the night was Nico Iamaleava. The sophomore quarterback delivered a performance for the ages. Man running 3 rushing touchdowns. American football 2 passing touchdowns. Bar chart over 340 total yards. Fire career best performance. Over 340 total yards. Career best performance under the national spotlight. Iamaleava's leadership and poise were instrumental in guiding UCLA to their biggest win in years. What this means for Penn State. This loss is devastating for Penn State, and not just because it breaks their impressive winning streak against unranked opponents. It significantly impacts their college football playoff hopes. With 1 loss already on their record, the Nittany Lions now face an uphill battle to stay in the top 10 rankings. Defensive weaknesses were exposed throughout the game, particularly in stopping mobile quarterbacks and defending against play action. Head coach James Franklin will have to address these issues quickly, as upcoming games against Big Ten rivals will be crucial. What's next for UCLA? For UCLA, this victory is more than just an upset, it's a statement. The Bruins showed they can compete with the best, and this win could serve as a launchpad for a breakout season. Head coach Chip Kelly praised his team's resilience and called it the most complete performance of the year. If UCLA can maintain this level of play, they could emerge as one of the most dangerous dark horse teams in college football this season. The Penn State vs. UCLA matchup wasn't just a game, it was a reminder of why college football is so thrilling and unpredictable. A powerhouse program was humbled, a rising team made history, and a new star quarterback announced himself on the national stage. Whether you're a Bruins fan celebrating a legendary win or a Nittany Lions supporter hoping for redemption, one thing is clear: this game will be remembered for a long, long time. That's all from this epic showdown between Penn State and UCLA. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your channel name for more in-depth analysis, weekly previews, and live post-game reactions from across the college football world. Thanks for watching.